Hello everyone, let's dive into today's video Salesforce Vibes where AI becomes your smartest Salesforce teammate. So this is the project detail page inside our Winfomi org. Here we have one field called the work type. So the task is to add the picklist value in this work type. We need to add one more picklist value called others. I took simple use case so we can try how this Agentforce Vibes is working and we can go to advanced use cases. So I took simple use case to add one more pick list value called others in the work type. So let me show you how this got progressed. So for the interest of time, I have already tried it and I am going to show what I have done. So the first thing what you need to do is from the setup, you need to launch the Agentforce Vibes. So Agentforce Vibes is the independent IDE, like it can run in the browser. And when you launch the IDE, it is automatically authenticated with the org from where you are launching. So I have launched from the Winfomi production org, and this is automatically linked to this production org. Okay. So after launching, this IDE looks like VS Code only, and all the extensions which is available in the VS Code is also available here. And the Salesforce extensions are installed by default. You don't need to install Salesforce CLI or Salesforce extension package individually. It's installed by default automatically. And here you can see Agentforce Vibes icon. It comes by default. And when you click on the icon, if at the starting, it will ask you the permission to accept the terms and condition. Once you accept the terms and condition, then this chatbot opens. So here, what I have asked is, can you add a new picklist value called others in work type field in project task? So if you notice here, I haven't provided the API name of the field. At the same time, I haven't given the API name of the object also. So at the starting, I kept in the plan mode. There is two mode is present. One is plan mode and another one is act mode. In the plan mode, it doesn't do anything. It just to show the plans, how Agentforce is going to execute this task. In the act mode, it will also execute the task. So at the starting, I kept in the plan mode. So it's telling the assumption. What is the assumption it assumed and what are the steps it's going to do. First, it's going to locate the metadata, then update the metadata locally, means inside this IDE, then validate that and then deploy the changes. So this is the steps it has given. In this step, it didn't go and check any metadata. It just provided the steps. So then I changed it to the act mode. So it will ask the permission. If the plan looks good, please toggle to act mode. So I enabled the act mode and here also it will get switched automatically. So after that, first it will explore the metadata in the log repository. So it's trying to find the project task object. So if you see here, first I will explore the repository to locate the project task object and work type field in the metadata. So it's exploring that. It's going and checking in the objects folder inside this IDE. Since we haven't retrieved any metadata, it will tell like that I don't find anything. So I don't see any object metadata in your local project yet. And it will ask whether I can retrieve the metadata from the org. So once we click this button, it is also asking the permission to use the Salesforce DX MCP server. By using this server only, it's able to fetch the metadata from the Salesforce to the Agentforce Vibes, this IDE. And for each method it's going to use, it will get the permission. It's asking if I can use the retrieve metadata permission. Here I have mentioned object API name also because Agentforce is finding difficulty with the just a project task because object API name we have given task __ C. We haven't added project, so it's finding difficult. So I just mentioned the API name also that's available in the URL. So next it is updating the package.xml file in the IDE. Then it is extracting the objects. So it found the object and it's asking permission to extract the metadata which is present inside this object. For that, it is asking to it can run the CLI command. So this is the command it will run, whatever is present in the terminal and listed on all the fields in the object. So here at the end, it is asking for the deployment. And once I confirm, it has deployed. So it is telling task completed. So after deployment, when I went and checked in the UI, still others pick list was not there because here only it told it didn't add the others pick list in all the record types. So what I have mentioned, I don't see this field in the pick list. I want to add this for all record type. So after that, it is executing all the things which is needed to add this pick list in all the record type and the task is completed. So some observation from my side is this is good, but Agentforce Vibes depends us on getting more information like exact API name or exact name and it gets the confirmation for even small things, for updating the files and for retrieving the data from the Salesforce. For everything, it is asking us permission. We need to keep approving the things. And when it is progressing, it will also show the results here in the parallel. It will automatically open the file and it will show the modification. So what we can do is, let's try to do some change in this. So if you see these others, I added using the Agentforce Vibes. I haven't used the object manager. Let me rename this from the others to other work. Let's try to do that. Let's see how this performs. So it is making the API request. So if you see, it opened the work type field XML file automatically in the right side, and it is asking us to save it. If you notice, before it was others, now it is changed to other works. So here we can verify side by side what change it has made. I am fine with this change, so I'm clicking save button. So then it is updating in one more place, record type. So even in the record type, it is making the change. So I'm approving for that also. See, in order to approve this request, you need to know, okay, whether this Agentforce Vibes is doing correct thing or not. So we need to be aware and conscious while doing these things. So we can't just simply click save. So you need to verify whether it is doing right thing or not. It has made changes in the 2 files. It is also asking to make the changes in one more file. If you see, before we did the change in bug record type, now it is asking permission to modify in the epic record type metadata XML. I'm approving that as well. You guys needs to start practicing it from the sandbox or your developer edition. So it will be easy for you and you will understand how this behave, for what and all use case we can use. So now we are making the change in story record type. I'm approving for that as well. Next, task record type. So if you reject it, it will not make the changes in this particular record type. So I'm saving this as well. See, now it has made changes in all the files. Now it's ready to deploy. For that, it's asking us permission to use the deploy metadata. So I'm approving it. This you may feel like it is taking more time. Like for this purpose, we can just directly do in the Salesforce org. But it's very simple task. That's why it looks like that. But see, if for the big task also, it's going to take around same amount of time. It's going to save a lot of your time, and it will make sure it will make the changes with the right accuracy. Okay, great, success. So now it's telling task is completed, successfully renamed Picklist value, and it's also telling it updated 4 record type. Maybe we may miss sometimes if you are doing it manually, and it is deployed success. The deployed component is 1 field and 4 record type. So now let's go and review it. So if you see, before refreshing, it's others. Let me refresh and see. It's taking some time to load. I refreshed it with the catchy. Okay, so while it is refreshing, this is how it works. You can see all the things in parallel right side, what changes it is making. And for everything it does, it asks you a permission for doing it. Okay, it's loaded. Let's verify now. Okay, great. So if you see, work type has changed from other to other works. It has done this work perfectly fine. Let me know if you guys have any doubt before I move to the next topic. So you are feel free to use this in your sandbox and try it. Don't use it in the products and maybe you may make some mistake unknowingly. You try to use it in the sandbox. You can also use this from the Visual Studio Code. Even in the Visual Studio Code, we have Salesforce Vibes extension plugin. From there, you can do the same functionality. But this is super fast because you can directly launch from the org and do the things. You don't need to do any initial setup for this purpose. For now, Salesforce is given for free with some request limit per day. You guys can start exploring it. So for your task, you start doing this. Here I have just given very simple command because I want to see how capable Agentforce is, even if you are giving the less information. But when we are giving the very good prompt, then it's going to work very well. Thanks for watching. Explore Agentforce Vibes and experience the future of Salesforce development efficiency. Thank you.